This is such a weird looking angle, but we're just gonna go with it. Hey guys, welcome back to the week's project, episode 8. We've been doing this 7 weeks in a row so far. We're making it 8. That's 2 months. That's a long time. Anyway, let's just get into the show. So Monday we started off hot again because Brad from Audio Files is keeping me very busy, and I'm really enjoying it because, you know, just being in and around the space with so many different creative types and business people, and you know, there's just a lot of things going on in the space that I'm in with them. I always just enjoy being around a place like that, so I always have no problem really going in. But yeah, went to the offices in Cape Quarter. We shot some things. I'll probably just roll that now of what I got. So guys, so I just got here now. Just posted up in one of the offices. Yeah, day's about to start. So let's get it going. Oh shit, I'm filming on the wrong side. So I watched the previous videos, and whenever I'm in the car, then I decide to talk like this, and I don't know why. So this time I'm just gonna talk like in a normal voice, and hopefully it's not super loud. But yeah, just finished for the day at the neighborhood site / audiophile site. Yeah, I did some fun things with the neighborhood team, did some fun things with Brad and Audiophiles. We got some new gear in for the studio that's being built, so that was fun to see and unbox. So yeah, a lot happened today. But yeah, I'm on my way home now, and I'm just gonna work on some more editing when I get home, and then tomorrow I have another day of filming with another buddy of mine. So full day for me. I've actually really been struggling to almost integrate the thing that I'm doing there with weeks, because when I'm there, I'm very focused on building the series that I'm building with Brad. So it's kind of difficult for me to think, oh, let me just record something for weeks quickly. And normally I only think about it after the fact, like after we're done with everything. Then I'll just be like, oh shit, I could have got something for weeks. But I am going to try more to start almost including and integrating what I'm doing there with weeks, just so that you guys have some context. You guys are getting kind of a sneak peek though, because I'm not too sure when we're actually going to be launching the docu-series, but some of the little 2-second clips that I show, it's just of the space, and yeah, no one else has really seen it before, so you guys are actually getting a little bit of a behind the scenes sneak peek. So at least I'm doing that. Another cool thing about what I'm doing with Brad at Audiophiles, he's be getting in a lot of gear, and a lot of video gear, a lot of photo gear, and it's things that I wouldn't necessarily be able to use and have experience with on my own. So in doing that, I'm also gaining a lot of experience in, you know, rigging up lights and setting up soft boxes and things that I haven't really done before, and we all kind of learning together with that. So hopefully, you know, being part of this big project is going to be beneficial for me as well as for them, because it's really turning out to be that way so far already. So I'm very excited for the way things are going with that project right now. I realized that I actually kind of forgot a little bit to record some stuff when I went to go shoot today. But basically I recorded with my friend Wathiq. He also does a lot of film and videography work, and you know, he really encourages me and shit. So whenever he needs help, like if he needs a B cam or a second camera operator, then you'll like give me a call asking me, "Oh, are you available? Can you come shoot with me?" So yeah, we shot a little bit of like little promotional clip for this new initiative, a new program that this a partnership of companies is making together. So I helped him with some of that. We did like interviews, more interviews, some B-roll, and just capturing things like that. So yeah, I'm on my way home now for just general stuff. He kind of actually gave me my first shot. My very first paid gig was a wedding that I shot with him. So, and he's always like giving me opportunities to shoot with him. If he ever needs an extra person, he'll always call me up. And in doing that, I always like to, do my best with things like that. But yeah, so I shot from about, I left here at about 7:30, got home about 3-4, and then I really thought I was going to continue working with some edits or whatever, and I just conked out. Yeah, that normally tends to happen when you overwork, even though I don't really consider myself overworking right now. But then again, I do really have quite a high standard for myself that I set. So yeah, that there's a bit of friction there where am I overworking, or am I just trying to reach the standard of hustle. But anyway, yeah, and then I took Wednesday as like a day off because yeah, I felt like I needed it. I felt a bit tired after 2 long days of shooting. So I just went to the beach with my friends, and I didn't record anything. I had no motives for getting content, and I'm sorry about that. But it was really just a beach day with friends. Really chill, really cool. Came back home, sunburnt. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but my feet are pretty burnt, which is the weirdest thing to actually burn on your body. I burnt on my feet, and I burnt really bad. So that's another story. And I think it's really important to actually savor those like off days, because those are the days that you appreciate, and those are ultimately the days that you like work for. Not saying that I don't enjoy what I do, but you kind of get an understanding when you start working for yourself, essentially, is that that type of freedom, being able to take a day off when you need and when you want. That's kind of the goal that you do when you work for yourself. So that really showed me the importance of having to work hard, so that I will be able to afford to take days off when I need and take days off when... Sorry guys, the camera literally just cut out while I was mid-sentence. But basically I was trying to explain the importance of why I'm really pushing myself to work hard, so that I will be able to afford taking days off when you need and when you want to. Having that sort of freedom is really a motivation to work hard and hustle and do your best in everything, because having that freedom in your life is something that I feel like you'll really cherish, especially looking back. And I'm not saying that I've had a super rough experience, but when I worked my 9 to 5 job, and I didn't really have that freedom of taking days off when I needed, having days like Wednesday, like that beach day, and having that beach day, thinking of the broader perspective of being able to take that day off, it really made me appreciate the situation that I'm in now. Because I've been in a situation where I wouldn't be able to do that previously at my previous 9 to 5 job. But yeah, so the freedom of my line of work right now, or the potential freedom that I could have in my career, is really a motivation for me to work extremely hard and hustle and do my best at whatever I really try to pursue in my career. Things are getting interesting. Hey guys, so it is almost 6 o'clock now. I went into the offices into the neighborhood office at about 10:30 today. So it was a long day, not gonna lie, but there was a lot going on. There's a lot of promise in the work that we're doing over at the neighborhood space. Yeah, but I'll see if I can share some of that in due time, because we're doing a lot of pre-production work of some things that we want to do. So certain things with regards to that will be under wraps, so I won't be able to talk about it much until it's done, basically. But yeah, full day today. Just gonna go home now, probably just chill a bit because it was an unexpectedly long day. But then just go back into the cave, back editing this whole behind the scenes project that I'm doing with audio files. So yeah, that's how today, Thursday, is going. Funny thing about Thursday, we had a big socials meeting with the neighborhood company, because Audiophiles and neighborhood, so neighborhood is basically like neighborhood basically sponsored the space that us at Audiophiles are operating in. So neighborhood it's not really the way to see it, but just to help me understand for context purposes, I see neighborhood as like the parent company. But yeah, that's just for context for you guys. We had a socials meeting with the neighborhood team, discussing like content strategy and things like that. So I initially thought that I was just going to go in for that meeting, but then I actually ended up staying, and I got there at about at about 10:30, and I stayed there till about 6 p.m. Because after that we went to go collect more items, more gear at Orms, and then we set it up, and there was more meetings after that with clients that were going to end up using the space at the neighborhood area. So yeah, I thought I was going to be leaving there at about 1-2 side, and then I ended up staying at 6. But the funny thing about that is I really didn't have that much of a problem with it, because it's weird. Like, full disclosure, I'm not actually getting paid for what I'm doing with Brad as yet. The reason why I'm putting so much effort into it is because the business model and the ideology of the company, it's something that I really think is going to be important, and it's going to be a really big thing in Cape Town. So I'm kind of thinking in the long term by putting in so much time and effort into this project with him. So that's why I really had no problem staying till 6. And now it is Friday. I didn't go into the neighborhood space today. Brad told me I don't really need to come in, so I thought, okay, no problem, that's cool with me. Yeah, so now it is about probably 11:30. I always forget to do these little weekly roundups, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to do that. That's why you'll see, like, the first 2 episodes are set up really nice looking lighting situations, and then after that I was just sitting anyway. But I think that the first 2 episodes was also kind of when I had a bit more time, and now I'm way more busy than I was in the first 2 episodes, and I'm seriously grateful for that. But yeah, I think this week was really good. There's so much moving parts that's going on right now, and I also have other meetings too that I have for next week. And yeah, I think the key word for February is like meetings, because that's literally what I've been in most of my time besides shooting. But anyway, yeah, I think this week was really good. Every day I come home and I'm like, yeah, like for once in my not for once in my life, but every time I come home and I'm like, you know, it's actually really insane what I'm doing, considering the fact that it's only February. And I'm always super grateful for that, to literally be in a position like this where, you know, I'm not struggling for like food and a place to live, and you know, I'm sleeping on a bed under blanket under a roof, and I'm still able to go out to freaking Cape Quarter in Sea Point and, you know, shoot these really cool projects. And yeah, definitely have a lot to be grateful for, and I really am. But enough of the sappy things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed your week as well. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday also, and I hope that you guys crush your week. And I'm just gonna say it now, please crush your week for me, because I'm going to crush mine as well. So yeah, give the video a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe, do all the fun things, and I will see you guys next week for episode 9. 9 weeks, insane. But anyway, safety.